All right, so my agenda for today is review our warm-up, which we just did with when I was going around checking off your guys' work on the text features. Mini lesson today is on inferencing. Inferencing within the text, being able to inference within a text. I know you guys are good at inferencers, that you guys know the equation, you guys know how to inference. Now, how is it utilized within a text? My objective for today in reading. Micaela, can you start us off with my CO, please?
I will be able to infer.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Mario?
I'll read and make annotations of any inferences through the text.
Okay, thank you. So, in order for me to be able to make an inference, in order for me to be able to infer, the very first thing that I need to do is I have to analyze any evidence that I am given. In order for me to infer, I have to be able to analyze any information, any evidence, any details that the text is giving me. It also works with images. I analyze the evidence. I analyze the obvious. What does everyone see? Then I think about it. Then I think about all that evidence. Do I have any knowledge about that evidence? Can I connect with that evidence?
Maybe.
Do I have any schema?
Maybe.
Okay, perhaps. Maybe I've already lived something similar to that. Maybe I understand what's happening because I've lived it, or I've seen someone else live it, or I've seen it through a movie, through someone else's experience. So, I want you to turn to this board. I believe Jackson told us this last time, that in order for us to be able to make an inference, we have to be able to take evidence, so that's my schema, right? My schema, which stands for
Knowledge.
okay. Oops, pardon my writing. You with me, Fernando? If I'm able to take my evidence, plus what I know about the topic, then I'm able to make an inference. So I want you to keep this in mind as we're going throughout today's lesson. So, in your computers, I want you to go to Nearpod. It sounds like you guys use Nearpod pretty often in social studies, so go to Nearpod really quick. Can anybody see the meme on the board?
Yes. I saw Big Bang Theory about it.
What can we infer about this image?
Something.
How do you know someone farted?
It says who did it.
So, my evidence right here, he's covering his mouth, right? His nose.
Yeah, just use the mask.
He has a spray. He has the aroma spray,
Lysol.
the Lysol, and he's asking who did it. So that's my clue. That's all my evidence. So then I'm thinking, well, what do I know about it? Well, I'm probably big on farting. I'm probably a farter myself. So, ready?
Just get a corona mask.
Yeah, I know.
You don't use your.
You gassed me.
Okay, so you're gonna go. Give me just a second so I can start it. Live participation. My code is ELAWK.
E-lock.
Eat all.
E-lock.
Okay, I'll eat all.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, go.
Nearpod. You're freaking out right now? What's going on?
Guys, I haven't used this in 2 days yet.
Do you need to go to the restroom?
Yes.
You have 30 seconds. I'll make it 40. If you're not back within 40, we'll send the dog.
How do I even go all the way over there? 40 seconds.
Now you're down to 38.
Alright. Speed walk.
Okay, I know Nearpod was a little slower today, so as soon as you type in your information, you're going to type in your name. That's all you're going to do. Type in the name. I don't care about the bottom part.
Oh, there's some meat.
Okay. And don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. If you're finished, turn to your neighbor. Help your neighbor out. Make sure your neighbor's on the same page. ¿Cómo se llama ese niño? Josiah. Okay. Everyone good? Okay, so stop playing around. Because now you're distracting him. Unless you're responsible for his learning. Then in that case, I'm going to report his grades to you. Yeah? Alright, so it looks like everyone's in. That's it. Alright, so going back to what we said about inferences. In order for me to be able to make an inference, I have to take the evidence, the obvious. What does everyone see? And my evidence, my obvious, is my observation. If I was to explain or share this observation with Aaron or with Mr. Alex, they more than likely agree. They wouldn't disagree with me with what we see. So if you guys are all looking at the image, correct? Go ahead and click on it, and you should be able to enlarge it. Yes? So, based on what I see here, just my obvious. I'm only thinking about the obvious. I can tell you right now that I see a boy there. Do you guys agree or disagree? Yes? Okay? Based on this image, I can tell you that the boy is holding something in his hands. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, that's an observation. Based on this image, I can tell you that the little boy's shorts are dirty. Do we agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay, so that's analyzing the evidence. All right? So based on what we see, based on this evidence, I can infer. So now I'm thinking about my schema. If this little boy is holding something in his hands, if this little boy is dirty, if this little boy has his head down, I can infer that this little boy is what? Then go ahead and I want you to complete it now. In complete sentence. I can infer that this little boy is because you finish it up. You're on the right track. Huh? So I have the image on the board. You guys can go ahead and start typing. About a minute to finish up what you're typing. I can infer that this little boy is infer or conclude. They're both inferencing questions. Anytime you see the line, it's also an inferencing question. Conclude, suggest, most likely, probably. I can infer, and make sure you guys are using complete sentences. This includes capitals, punctuation. Your teachers worked extremely hard last year to work on your writing skills. I know Ms. Ibarra is a great writing teacher. I know Ms. Crow is a great writing teacher. I worked hand side to side with him. Yeah? Okay, period, capital. El niño qué? I can infer that the little boy, and then as soon as you finish, click on the save and submit. Make sure you guys are using both hands to type in. You guys are a generation that has had too much access to tablets, and you're used to using just the finger. D-O-W-N. Okay, go ahead and wrap it up so you can submit. Okay, Mr. Aaron submitted.
Mine just over backdated.
Period, and then submit.
Mine just
Thank you, Jess. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. That says a lot about you.
Try to spell it, and then it should have the red line under, and you put 2 fingers and tap it.
Cheater.
I think it's a charge last time. I lost.
Wait, what are you charging at?
No, don't worry about it. Thank you. All right. How do you spell what? Holding. Help me, sir. Is that your bro?
HOLDING.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Michaela. All right, go ahead and submit. Whatever you have, submit. You guys need to get quicker at this. So, Jackson says, I can infer that the boy is hugging something because he is holding something tight. Would that be an inference or would that be an observation? Okay, so what can we say? How can we correct that and make an inference about that?
I can infer that the boy is hugging something because he seems sad and.
Stop right there. The other way around. I can infer that the boy is sad and down because, and then now follow it up with your evidence.
I can observe that the boy is sad and down because he's holding something really tight.
There we go. Much better. All right? Let's go through some more. The next one is Michaela says, I can infer that the boy is trying to protect the turtle in his hands. Okay. Why would you say he's protecting the turtle in his hands? Why?
Because he's holding it very tightly.
Okay, because based on the evidence, I can see that it's holding it very tightly. Yes, sir.
My teacher said that you have water here.
Yes, right there. Just come in and grab some water. All right. I can infer that the little boy is holding the animal tight. Can we go a little further? What else can we say about why would he be holding the? Why would he be trying to protect the turtle?
Oh, maybe. I can infer the boy is maybe because he said that he's holding something tight.
I saw mine.
Based on the way he's sitting down and he's holding the animal tight.
He's holding the animal tight because I think he missed him or he's like.
Ooh, it could be that he misses this animal. Could be that this is a pet. Could be that he's been looking for this pet for some time now. Based on, if you look at the shorts are dirty, aren't they? So it kind of seems like he's been looking for this animal for some time now. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next part. I want you to read the paragraph and then answer the question. What they're going to take with them. The family is going on a trip. They want to make sure they pack everything they will need. It will be very warm there. They will ride in a boat and swim in the water. They want to bring their dog, Bella, with them. Bella doesn't like water, so according to the paragraph, the Ortegas will most likely take What do you think they will take? Huh? No, actually for the whole family. Think about what we just start off with the complete sentence. The Ortega will take. Finish it. Okay. The Ortegas will take. While you're filling this out, think about the equation. Think about the inferencing equation. I'm going to take my evidence. What's my obvious? What's my observation? Plus my schema. What do I know about the topic? What's my knowledge about the topic? I really like the way Aaron started his. They will most likely take, starting off with that complete sentence and utilizing those inferencing, that inferencing vocabulary. They will most likely take. They will probably take. Mayela did the same thing. They will most likely take. Mr. Jackson says I can infer that they will take. We'll give about 30 more seconds. And make sure you're able to support your inferencing with some evidence from the text. What does the text say? So Aaron submitted his. Okay, give us just a second while we wait for the rest. I'm asking for complete sentences. Seguramente se llevarán. Seguramente se llevarán. Quiero escribir en oraciones completas. Complete sentences. Good, sir? Are you ready to submit it? Why? Why? Go back. Make sure you guys are able to tell me why. Why? The why is my evidence. The why is my evidence. I'm supporting it with evidence. What's going on? You submit it? Let's take a floating because why will it take a floating? Okay, go ahead.